Hello everyone, my name is Zeotrax, and if I look like shit, I apologize. I just woke up and want to get this review out of the way because, thoughts are still fresh in my mind and all that. And I tend to don't write scripts for movies I just saw in theaters, you know. So, look, judging by the poster in the background and obviously the thumbnail, I'm doing a review of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, released in 2022, starring Ben Schwartz, Idris Elba, Jim Carrey, and however the fuck you pronounce Tails' name. um, Colleen and how do you even pronounce that actually? Colleen and Osasne. The plot is that after Eggman returns, or Robotnik, I think he is Eggman in this film. After Robotnik slash Eggman returns to this film, after Robotnik returns to Earth in this film, he pretty much convinces Knuckles to go find Sonic. But after that, he does learn about the Master Emerald, which is the ultimate source of power. So then he convinces Knuckles to go fight Sonic and get that Master Emerald for him so he could rule over the world. I have a lot to say about this film. Fucking loved it. And I will talk about spoilers, but I will put a piece of text like this when we get to it. So what I loved about the movie, like non-spoiler, is just it's such a good Sonic movie. It has really it's such a good Sonic movie. Like Sonic the Hedgehog 1 was a good movie. This is a good Sonic movie. There's like tons of like references to the source material, which I do feel like are spoilerish, so I will get to them in the spoiler section. But I love how well they like treated everything in the source material, because it doesn't like feel forced. It doesn't feel like, oh, hey, here's a cool little reference to the games. Like, it fits in. And sometimes it's done really good. And the movie's also just extremely funny sometimes. The movie's like extremely funny at times. Idris Elba does a good job as Knuckles, and I've even got a few chuckles out of him, which is strange, because that Knuckles doesn't even chuckle in the film. Kind of wish he did. And, Jim Carrey, he's still really good in this film. I heard complaints that the movie is a bit, like, too slapsticky, but, hold on, I'll be right back. That the film is too slapsticky at times. Slapstick at times, and I think it just works for I think it works for the film, because it has that kind of wacky, goofy humor that Sonic is known for. It's kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog, the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog in that regard. I think Eggman's Robotnik theme does return. I'm not too sure if he has a new theme. I don't know, because I couldn't really hear it that well, just because like the noise would drown out the music. And then the fucking baby. I have a funny story to tell about this theater experience. So, okay, we got me, Mark, and Josiah, who you guys may know, I don't know. We got to the theater, and I like to get the middle seats because I don't know, sitting in kind of like the I like to sit in the middle row of seats when I can. I did. We did. So we all sat in the middle row. And kind of wish we did like pick another seat, because behind us, this baby could not shut up, and it's like, oh, Sonic. Yeah, and here's the thing, I couldn't really like understand the baby, because one, probably a baby, and two, the family did speak Mexican. Not speak Mexican. Oh my god, what the fuck? Cancel me. Was speak Spanish. So and my friend Mark, he does speak Spanish, so I was like, okay, if anything just goes bad, I'll just if it gets to like annoying amounts of level, I will tell the baby behind me to shut the. I will tell Mark to go tell the family, because I assume they are because from what I heard, they are Spanish. So pretty much, like, after like 30 minutes of the movie, I couldn't fucking take it. So like I looked back, and then that's when the family noticed, like, oh hey, what's wrong? Your kid seems to constantly be crying and keep talking and keep blabbering through the movie, and it's like, oh, what's wrong? Take a hint. So we just said, hey, the kid's really loud. And then I noticed after that, the kid kind of shut up. So yeah. So definitely worse than the Batman. You know, was at least was the Batman, the kids behind us, like, you know, they were kind of, they were kind of quiet, but sometimes it did get annoying. The baby was much more fucking worse. God, this is what happens when you go see a PG movie. You gotta remember, people are bringing their kids to Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Back to Sonic and not me ranting about the theater experience. But yeah, I do think Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is a really, really good movie. I think there's really only like a few negatives about the movie, and that is two scenes, and one I did like, but it wasn't needed. The other heavily dragged the film and kind of did like slow it down for me. I think that's kind of like, if we would have cut that scene off, we would have like an extra, like, say like 10 minutes or something. But I'm gonna give Sonic the Hedgehog 2 a just not an a B plus. So now, spoilers. Spoilers. What should I begin with? What? Okay, so references to the source material. What I did really, really enjoy was references to the source material. There's so many goddamn, like, what I love is that it's not in your face. It's subtle but noticeable enough for Sonic fans. And there would be like moments where, so like let's like Mean Bean, that's a reference to Dr. Eggman's Mean Bean Machine. And Gun, that's obviously a reference to Sonic Adventure 2 Gun, which I haven't played those games. I'm not sure if they showed up in Sonic Adventure 1 or Sonic Adventure 2. I think Sonic Adventure 2 because of Shadow. We will get to Shadow in a bit. Oh my god. I like how when Dr. Stone's like looking through outfits, like, oh, here's this, you could see like a quick like outfit from his original like artwork, like the original artwork. The tornado, I really did like their tornado in the film, but I wish it didn't get destroyed, man. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe we'll get like a tornado 2 in Sonic 3 or something. Then in, I'm trying to think, the scene where Knuckles, he's drowning, I like how he, like, when he opens his mouth, like a little air bubble comes out. I was like expecting them to reference that, and that's really cool. And then that leads to one of my issues with this movie. If you're going to as far as to reference the source material to even stuff like the Death Egg Robot Manual being like the Sega Genesis like game box art, why not have some of the original music? And that was a bit disappointing. Green Hill Zone does play. I'm not too sure if like the original music did play, but I couldn't hear it because of the noise drowning it out. But the music was a bit disappointing. I think But I do think like some of the chosen like songs did fit, like Uptown Funk. I think that scene was very fun to watch. It just goes back to the Sonic and Tails relationship, and their relationship is so damn cute in this film, really. But I really like how Sonic is pretty much like a role model to Tails, and again, it probably, and Tails, he's so good in this movie, and I think it helps because he's voiced by his original voice actress. But yeah. But back to the music, I think an issue was that it's like, imagine like having like a quick like doot, 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 like when Knuckles was drowning or Sonic was drowning, or all that, or when the Death Egg robot shows up, why not have the dee 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 dee, or any of that, or maybe play some Crush 40 from here and then, like live and learn. Like, well, Sonic goes supersonic, and when he goes supersonic, that was fucking amazing, because like when they all broke, I thought like he was gonna absorb the Master Emerald, but when all the Chaos Emeralds showed up, it's like, okay, yeah, he's turning supersonic. All of them showed up. They all go into a circle, go into supersonic, and it goes yellow. My theater started cheering. Mark started swearing. Bro, there were kids in the theater, and I was just like, yes. And then supersonic. It's really fun to watch, and it's super. It's just. And then he kills Robotnik, which I don't know how I feel. I do think this is kind of like a way to send off Robotnik as a character. But I do think he survived, in my opinion, because agents in the after credits, it was revealed that Agent Stone survived, and I think he was in the Death Egg robot when it fell. So yeah. And And I do think Robotnik did have an escape plan, because he wouldn't give up that easily, right? So yeah. Again, Supersonic was just so damn cool to see in this film, and the relationship between Sonic and Knuckles are like, they understand each other. Like, I lost a lot. I lost Longclaw, my friends, all this. You lost your tribe, and it's because we both like had war, and it's really cool. It's also just really funny and charming to see Knuckles kind of like try to like adapt to the human world, like him being so serious and all that, and it's just so cute. This movie is just so cute. Tails is cute, Knuckles is cute, Sonic's cute, and I did like the human characters of the movie. As they did have like, I did like the relationship between Sonic and Donut Lord. But speaking of humans, the wedding scene. I do like the character of the wife, the aunt, the wife's sister, her. I do like that character. I do think she is funny. But this was entirely useless. We did not need like a Metal Gear Solid scene of them like going to like break Sonic out of jail. Maybe if it were to follow the wife, Donut Lord's wife, going to get Sonic, and not focus on the bride going to get revenge on her agent fiance. Like, that was completely unneeded, and it did drag the film out a lot. I think if we were to cut like that scene out, the film would be like shaved down by like a few good minutes. And also the other scene that was unneeded was the dance off. But at least with the dance off, that was fun to watch. But I don't know, I kind of just felt like but other than that, the film is very entertaining. I really liked watching the Death Egg, and again, references to even Sonic X. Sonic on the tree, and Sonic, Knuckles punching Sonic. That's a reference to Sonic X. That one's a bit more obvious. And I don't know, man. I'm just like I'm super excited for what they're gonna do with Sonic the Hedgehog 3 because now we get to the after credits. Like I said, Agent Stone has been revealed. And oh, my lip. Agent Stone has been revealed to survive, so that's why I think Eggman has survived. But they mentioned that they found coordinates to like a database that has a black site from over 50 years ago. The red opens up, it rises. We see the V. We see the V, and we see fucking Shadow the Hedgehog. Everyone in my theater started screaming. We all like looked back to see everybody cheering, and it is just such a good time, man. Because these are people who are just as excited for you, and even I started cheering because like, screw it, I'm not gonna be quiet anymore. Whoa! Whoa! And Shadow looks exactly like he does, and I'm glad this wasn't spoiled for me like how Tails was in Sonic 1. I kind of had suspicion, like when I looked up Sonic 2, I saw Sonic 2 Shadow, and it's like, I ignored it because, you know, might just be like a theory, like, and you know, obviously I didn't click on it, and you know, this kid did try to spoil it for me, like he looks exactly like what you look like, and it's like, it's gonna be Shadow. But I'm glad like the actual epic reveal of it was not spoiled, but I'm so excited to see what's gonna happen with Shadow in Sonic 3. I'm curious on how they're gonna do it, because 50 years ago Sonic wasn't even born, because I think he's like 12 in this movie. But yeah, so I'm curious on how they're gonna do that. Maybe he's a clone of Silver, maybe because he's a clone of Sonic in Sonic Adventure 2, so I guess they're changing that, but I'm so excited for it. For Sonic 3 predictions, I think they're gonna introduce Amy. I think I kind of expected that to be like the post credits, or like Sonic and friends are hanging out and like a portal opens up and then Amy jumps through, and like Amy is someone from his childhood, and he's like, oh boy. So very, very excited. And I do think I do think Roge the Bat is going to appear in the third film, but you know, maybe too cluttered and all that. So, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, if you can, please go see it. It is such an exciting film, and I really just like it a lot. So, if you guys did enjoy this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and always stay cool. Anyways, gotta go fast.